Well, I told you I wasn't going to do any more driving videos in the car. I intended not to do any more videos in the car whatsoever, but here we are. My name is Jeff Lamberts. If you don't know who I am, thanks for checking out my video on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever you found this. Maybe somebody chopped it up and put it on Instagram. I don't have Instagram. I don't have TikTok. I don't have Snapchat. So if you find them there, it's not me. I'm doing this video off the cuff. Everything that I do, I always label it as hashtag raw and real. It sounds cheesy, but that's what it is. I don't have the capabilities because I haven't studied how to edit videos. I don't want to take the time to do it. Maybe someday I will, but I'm doing this video because I want you to realize that ultimately it's okay to start over. This is the first video on my journey of starting over. I have, in the last, well, let's see, what are we looking at? We'll take it back and we'll do a real quick here. 2002 or 2003, I met my first wife. With her, I had a son, and we got married in 2006. 2015, approximately, she said, in fewer words, that she doesn't want to be married anymore. So we started down the journey of divorce, and we had a son together. She has a daughter as well, my stepdaughter. That's a whole nother story. I'll tell you that story someday, but that's something completely different. So because she's not my biological daughter, there was nothing in the courts. I never adopted her. That's on me. I wish I would have been more courageous, stood up for myself, stood up for her, so I could be effectively a part of her life. But again, another story for another time. So we separated in 2015. The divorce was finalized in 2017. By the grace of God and the fact that I showed up, I was given full custody of my son, and I had assistance, thank God, again, from my parents, and blessed by the church to have some assistance, but it was he and I. And we had our thing for about 10, well, I guess, yeah, almost 10 years now. Well, he turned 20 in June this year. Still, it's me and him. I mean, he has a relationship with his mom. He's chosen to, and that's fine. I've never said you can't. I've said to her, if you want a relationship, let me know. Let's make this happen. Whatever. In 2020, maybe it was late 2019, I met a woman who ultimately became my second wife. We got married in the fall of 2021. We were separated November of 2022, and the divorce was finalized June of 2023. So it's been 3 years and a month now, almost exactly a month. In that time, I switched careers from being in inside sales and logistics to going back into door-to-door sales, something I never ever thought I would ever do ever again in my entire life as a 40-year-old man. But I did. Since 2020, approximately, I've been in door-to-door sales. It's provided a lot of great things for me. It's also provided a really, really hard life because door-to-door sales is really tough. It's very, very lucrative if you're focused, if you're disciplined, and you do it right. You align yourself with the right people, and you get up and you do the work yourself. I was in Salt Lake City area and then moved to Moab, Utah. It's provided me enough where I could have my own place near Arches National Park here in the United States. Beautiful, beautiful place. And incredibly blessed to have this. But my son, in his second year of college, he had some health issues, and we'll just leave it at that. If you want to know more, shoot me a message. And it's personal. If you know me, I'll tell you about it. If you know, you already know. It was very, very clear to me that I was going to move back to Michigan. Now, that was not part of my plan. When I left Michigan, he had already started his second year. I think he was just starting his second year of college, or right about to start his second year of college. He and I talked about it for over a year. We agreed it was okay. I knew that if I didn't do it and didn't move out of Michigan and head west, I was never going to do it. And I was always going to wonder what if and potentially regret it. Well, I'm out there, and he and I are talking. We talk almost every day. it became very clear that I needed to come back to Michigan. As a parent, you know this, you understand this, you understand the feeling, you understand what it means to have to be there for your child. It was never part of my plan to come back. I never was going to come back. I was going to come back for Christmas, vacation, that's it. Maybe Thanksgiving. Important dates, his graduation from college, whatever. Never, but it was not my plan. So here I am. And since I've come back, I've had just an absolute bear of a time finding something consistent, that working with door-to-door companies that are going to pay me. That I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about the third-party companies here in West Michigan, or the companies that have a presence here in West Michigan. They just they don't complete the process of the job that I did by selling and getting the customers, and that means I didn't get paid. So for the last approximately 2 months, I've been doing Instacart shopping for people. I've had a blast. I've loved it, but it's just not paying the bills. By the grace of God, I found a great company to align myself with, and today is my first day. That's why I'm doing this video. So today marks my very first day, day one. It's 8:53 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the beginning of my journey into real estate. So I start my real estate career in something called an ISA, inside sales agent. I'm working for a very, very well-established agent here in West Michigan. Continuously top 1%, will continue to be top 1%, probably top, 0.5% at some point, if not already. And I'm just remarkably blessed to be a part of this company. This is essentially my journey of starting over. Back in Michigan, where I never wanted to be, and it's personal reasons. Doing something I never thought I would do, and being involved, honestly, moving back in with my parents, because I was just going to be here for a few months, and it became very, very clear that a few months was going to be 6 months, and then a year, and now 2 to 3, maybe more years. Who knows? I'm just trusting God for everything on this, but I'm doing the work needed that He's put in front of me. So again, this is my journey. First video of me starting in my real estate career, getting licensed as I go through this process. And I wanted to share it with you, not for my own glory or gratification or anything like that, but to let you know that it's okay to start over. I'm a 44-year-old man. I've started over probably 3 times. This might be the 4th time in my life. But this is like a hard start over. This is not me getting my own place and then starting a new job. This is leaving everything I had established behind out west, coming back to Michigan into a place I never wanted to be, moving back in with my parents as a mid-40-year-old man, starting a brand new career I have no knowledge of, and I've never really taken a serious consideration for it, but here I am. So come along on my journey if you want. If not, that's totally fine as well. I want you to know that it's okay to start over. There's nothing wrong with it. If it's what's needed, if you feel called to it, whatever it is in your life that you're called to starting over, career-wise, location-wise, whatever it is, it's okay. So join me on my journey. I'll be doing videos probably every day and just letting you know the progress and letting you know that it's okay. You're in good hands. You're not alone. If nothing else, hopefully I can offer a little bit of guidance, a little bit of virtual mentorship, and just kind of take you through the step-by-step and the day-to-day process of what I'm learning, as I've decided in the last 72 hours that if I've been given this opportunity, it's for a reason. So I'm going to take advantage of this, and I'm going to be and establish a real estate empire and create a legacy company, and hopefully make a difference, if nothing else, for the people that I interact with day to day and those that I'm blessed enough to be engaged with in their transactions. I want you to know that I love you. Jesus loves you. You were made for more than mediocrity. It's time to start living like it. If you got any value from this video, you know what to do. I'm not going to do the whole like, subscribe, all this stuff. You know what to do. If you know somebody that can get value from this, share it. Hopefully they'll see some value in it. If you don't like this and you're not interested, cool. If you feel obligated to leave some sort of snarky, smart-ass comment that's disrespectful, you're welcome to do so. It's a free country. It's a free world. Just know that you're going to be blocked and disabled from leaving comments, because there's no place in this world. It's negative enough already. If you don't find any value and there's no purpose for you to watch these videos and you don't care, move on. If you're that negative of a person, find something positive in your life. You don't have to tear somebody else down to make yourself feel better. All right. Again, you were made for more than mediocrity. It's time for you to start living like it. And that means if you feel like leaving a negative comment, that's way below mediocrity. You can do better. You know that you can. Talk to you soon.